Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing another podcast. It's been a while, but let's get into it. Yeah, that's right, Vader. Today we're going to be reviewing Star Wars Episode 3. Aren't we? No, Storm. We're going to be reviewing Star Wars Episode 3. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so Star Wars Episode 3 is the third film in the beloved Star Wars Prequel Trilogy. I'm kidding. Yeah, the prequels aren't exactly beloved. I'd say that about the original trilogy, not the prequels. But they have kind of seen a bit of a renaissance recently. I don't really know why, but we're going to be getting into episode 3, which is considered the best movie of the prequel trilogy. Yeah, at least it doesn't have as much romance. Though it does have a few scenes. And you know what? I cry myself to sleep. I wanted to cry myself to sleep like right after watching them. It's fine. Cannon Storm, they're not that bad. But yeah, this film was originally 4 hours long. Which is kind of weird because there's only like 10 to 20 minutes of deleted scenes footage. So I really do wonder how 4 hours was able to be created. And there probably is a lot more that George Lucas missed out on. There was a whole thing where Padme and a bunch of senators were creating the Rebel Alliance, and they weren't allowed to tell anyone. And Anakin sensed that Padme was keeping a secret from him because she couldn't tell Anakin. And, you know, I mean, Vader is Anakin, so I'm talking about you, Vader. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it kind of causes a little bit of tension there. There is kind of more of a reason why Anakin kills Padme at the end of the movie, you know? Well, yeah, I don't really want to speak with the end of the movie. You know, like... But anyway, guys, we need to start off the film with the first scene of, you know, Anakin and ObiWan, you know, going through up and, you know, battle Coruscant, you know, above Coruscant, you know what I mean, Barry? Yeah. And of course, they crash down into the invisible hand where Grievous is hanging out, you know, that little coward. This whole scene where, you know, they were flying in space, crashed down with the invisible hand, defeated some droids and killed Count Dooku and all that scene, all the scene up above Coruscant. That was originally an hour long. I've no clue how it was an hour long. That probably would have been really boring. But there was a scene where Shakti was killed, and that was kind of pointless though, so maybe it was a good thing why that wasn't included. Yeah, they are still actually pretty they're some of the scenes I just kind of wish weren't cut. Like maybe we could have cut down some of the talking, some more of the talking scenes. But a talking scene that should have been included was when Padme and some of the senators were talking to Chancellor Palpatine, and Anakin was also there because he was spying on Palpatine. You know, he was asked to be like the representative on, I think, he's supposed to be there. Okay, and then when the senators left, Palpatine said that he knew that Padme was lying, and yeah, I think that was a good scene. I think that should be included, and not any of those other boring talking scenes. Yeah, so we haven't got to that point yet. But anyway, so yeah, the part where they killed Dooku, about that, it was kind of a bit lame for Dooku. I mean, it would have been really cool if Dooku lasted a little bit longer, but like, Dooku was only introduced at the end of episode 2 and just died at the beginning of episode 3. No wonder people think he's lame. I mean, outside of the Clone Wars, he's a pretty lame character. He just got killed by Hayden Christensen. I mean, like, he got killed by me, so that was awesome. That was really awesome. That was a really lame death, Vader. Yeah, it was. But it is kind of cool, maybe that Palpatine is helping Anakin win the fight. We can kind of keeps making noises in the fight and like yeah, and then he's helping out Anakin, kill Dooku and rage. But Anakin kind of does kill Dooku kind of quick. You know, Palpatine just says, "Do it," and then boom, Dooku's dead. Yeah. Really good persuasion there. Anakin just hears, "Do it." And then he killed Palpatine, you know, like, what else just need to hear. Do it is just the best words. Though Obi-Wan is taken out pretty quickly, just gets knocked down in the middle of the fight, and he wakes up like 5 minutes later when they're around the elevator bit, and I forget what happens around there. I think like the ship was gonna crash, but then it didn't crash, and then it crashed anyway. That was really weird. But anyway, moving on to the Grievous part. Grievous is pretty lame in this movie. He just runs away, which is pretty annoying. And then Obi-Wan just kills him. And on the power, Obi-Wan should have died. He just jumped down there and just said, "Hello there," and killed him. Right there. Well, it was a long, drawn-out fight. But whatever. Grievous just coughs a lot and pretty annoying and pretty unintimidating, if you ask me. In Star Wars Clone Wars in 2003, not the Clone Wars in 2008, that was like a miniseries in between episode 2 and 3, that was made back before episode 3, and Grievous was a big beast. I think like in one of the later chapters, there were like 5 or 6 Jedi right there, and he like killed all of them except Ki-Adi-Mundi, because he was in episode 3, so he survived. And that was pretty badass. And then seeing him in episode 3 just sad. Yeah, Grievous had a lot of potential. We also have a really good scene about Darth Plagueis the Wise, and it's still kind of up to interpretation whether that power exists to create life. But I have a really good theory, and I really think a really good. It's not a theory, but I feel like if episode 9 had included this, it would have been so good. So let's say Plagueis did have the power to create life, right? And Palpatine wanted to use that, wanted to learn that. But like, he didn't want he wanted Anakin, of course, but like, that was Plagueis' creation, because I'm pretty like, I'm Plagueis' creation apparently. Yeah, I was created by Darth friggin' Plagueis. Haha, frick you, all of you Qui-Gon Shmi lovers, Qui-Gon Shmi shippers out there. What the hell am I saying? Palpatine was scouring the galaxy to try to find some way to create life, and then in between episode 6 and 7, he finally does it, and he creates Rey. That'd be so awesome. And then also, we don't have to have Palpatine get dirty. Oh yeah, you remind me of that. Oh my god, yeah, that's a great theory, babe. Oh, sorry. Oh man. My name is Toby. My name is Toby. Shut up! Shut it! Anyway. Next up, about my fall to the dark side. It was a bit. It kinda rushed. Vader. It was the most rushed thing ever. God's sake, man. It was more rushed than the Rise of Skywalker. Wow, okay, no, it wasn't that rushed. But like, Christ, why did you turn to the dark side? Because Mace Windu was hurting your friend. You knew he was the Sith Lord. Why did you do that? Then you went on to kill children that same night and destroy and kill like nearly every single Jedi along with the 501st troops. Like, why did you do that? That was so stupid. And then you killed Padme like a few days later. What the hell? Why did you do that? That was so stupid. You could have saved so much people by, not killing all those people. Okay, fine. My introduction I was very rushed, but like, you see, like. Maybe, kind of like, you see, what about, I guess, maybe in the 4-hour cut of this movie, we could actually see less rushed turn to the dark side for you, We could trade us a lot of those talking scenes, and we could put in, more youngling killing. We can also put in, more in-depth character moments, turn to the dark side, Yeah, okay, I agree with that. But some of those Jedi deaths were pretty cool, Though some of them kind of went out like chumps. Like Ki-Adi-Mundi, he could definitely have defended himself against those like clone troopers. Like, come on, man, he was a weakling. Yeah, but let's talk about Order 66 itself, Vader. In my opinion, it was kind of stupid. I mean, it was just a random order put into the clones. Like, how did that even make any blink of sense? I think it would be a lot better to do something else. No, I think it was actually kind of smart. I actually liked it. It was pretty sad to see all the Jedi die, and Yoda's reaction was just so heartbreaking with the music done by John Williams. It was just so it got there, you know. I think that was probably one of the best scenes in Star Wars history, seeing all those Jedi die, and then even seeing the younglings die. I mean, that was so sad. I mean, I was so happy at the beginning of the movie, and then at here, I'm just a cold, ruthless monster. My turn to the dark side was complete. I still don't really understand how it works, though. I think it could have been done a little bit better, but you know what? But I think Order 66 is improved to me from the Clone Wars, because Maul can I think Order 66 is actually kind of treated more serious than the Clone Wars. I mean, literally, Order 66 was a huge event. Like, loads of Jedi died. Like, the Republic shifted its force. You know, like, the Empire was in charge then. Like, it was the biggest change the galaxy had, like so far, I think, in the whole galaxy. I don't know, maybe Arrival's episode 6, but I don't even know. Like, it changed the galaxy forever. Like, the death of the Jedi Order, right there. The Jedi were gone, but, like, in the Clone Wars, it was treated so seriously. Like, Darth Maul knew it was coming, and he kept, like, saying, like, that the galaxy's gonna change and everything. And, like, Rex's reaction when, you know, he's on the hologram call with Palpatine to kill Ahsoka. Also, in the first episode, Rex was like, yeah, they're going to kill you. They don't care. They just want to follow orders. They will die to kill the Jedi. And it's just really, really sad. And it hits you. I think the Clone Wars does a lot better than Episode 3 does, but that's just my opinion. I think the Clone Wars has, like, increased my love for the prequel, increased my good opinion on the prequels. I don't really like the prequels at all. I think Vader, you definitely love them a lot more than me. I do, but you know, it's kind of made me feel a lot better about them. I don't hate them anymore. I kind of have a bit of respect for them, but they still don't have a lot of flaws. And let's just cut to the end. Yes, the end. That great fight scene between me and ObiWan. It was so good. And wait a minute, are we not going to touch on the fact that ObiWan and Yoda just slayed a bunch of clones and, like, didn't even have any reaction over it? Oh yeah, Ahsoka made it out such a big deal about killing clones, killing their own troops, but Obi-Wan and Yoda just kind of do it. They kind of just don't even care about them, you know? Like, but Ahsoka doesn't want to kill them, but like, is Ahsoka just really kind, or like most Jedi just really, really rude? Then are the Jedi the villains? I think that's a tough topic for another day. Right, next up is Anakin and Obi-Wan's a big boss battle after Anakin I choke my wife, and yeah, we go absolutely ham on each other, we kill her, and then I you know, high ground, and then me slay, getting my legs off. That was very, 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 very painful. I lost my dick and that everything. Okay, Vader, shut up. That fight scene was absolute horrible. Oh my god, I nearly went blind during that fight scene. Oh my god, it was so rushed. Like, seriously, the hits don't matter. They're just, me and Obi-Wan are just dancing around the place. I mean, I know, like, episode 1's fight was so much better. Okay, and also the original trilogy fight was so much better. Well, this one was just so freaking rushed. Why? Oh. But lightsaber fighting is supposed to be dancing. These guys, me and everyone were at our prime. We were just absolutely hamming it in on each other. We were absolutely slaying each other. We, like, come on, it was the most epic lightsaber fight of all time. We were doing Tarzan moves. The high ground! I do admit the high ground is really, 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 really good, and it should be in the movie. I mean, high ground, yeah, high ground. But I just think it's a bit over choreographed, and I think it's a bit really too fast, and it doesn't give Anakin and Obi-Wan enough time to, you know, banter with each other. Okay, There's only a few lines they exchange during the fight, and like these are out to kill each other. The swings shouldn't mean more. They're just tapping their swords. There should be heavy strikes in this battle. You know, like how Luke was attacking Vader. That's how Anakin should be with Obi-Wan. Okay, and that is just how I feel, though. Yeah. Also, Padme's death was so stupid. Oh, yeah, it was really stupid. I have to admit that was pretty stupid. I wish Padme didn't die. I wish I still had that wife then. I'd rather Padme than just punches between us. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I guess that whole opinion of the video, and we'll see you next time for another podcast. Oh wait, we're ending it now. Okay, I just want to say one last thing before we go into the original trilogy podcasts. Anakin and Padme's romance is the worst thing ever! I hate their romance! I legitimately do not care. It should have been done so much better in all three of the films. It's so creepy. In episode 1, like literally, Anakin and Padme. Anakin's like freaking child and like Padme's like a teenager. That is so creepy. I hate their romance!